Hello all and welcome. Good afternoon. Hola. So this morning, I wake up. I usually do on my days off at 10 bucket. Look at my phone and I see on my news feed this guy that I've been kind of following for a little bit. He's doing this little rant on Disney Wars. He's like, Disney doesn't have a plan for Star Wars. I'm going to rant about it. Listen to the guy's video while I was wrestling, right? And I'm like, dude, there hasn't been a plan since episode 7 came out. What are you crying about now? I don't get what the fuss is about. The moment Lucas signed the dotted line, that's when Star Wars died. It's not hard to grasp. It's kind of obvious. Like, there is no... The brand is dead, people. It's over. It's over. And you know what? You know what I've realized over the years? Is that it's not Lucas's fault that the Star Wars brand just died out. It's the fans, okay? Like, you go on any Facebook fan group, and you state your opinion on anything, prequels, the expanding universe, people will tear you apart like freaking piranha. Tear you apart. Just for saying what you believe.
I asked Neil by this clothing of putrid rags.
Even the tailors found a way to milk the gloom for a profit.
Wrote some things down. And I'm like, the Star Wars fan base has always been a mess ever since the prequels. Ever since the internet has been around, Star Wars fan base has been a mess. There's no way around it. The Last Jedi made it worse, yes, but it's not the only factor. The fact that the fan is so out of control because they can't keep their traps shut. This is exactly why Star Wars is in the gutter. You know, like people like John Campea and Collider, those morons can't keep their freaking trap shut for 5 freaking minutes without mentioning the damn prequels and their stupid feelings on them as if anyone gives a damn. I personally don't give a damn about anyone that doesn't like the prequels. Who cares? But because that group of people is so vocal with their sentiments toward the prequels, which are not that bad compared to these new ones, the prequels are gold. At least the prequels told a story. These new films don't tell a damn story. Because the freaking president of Lucasfilm was a dumbass. With a stick up her ass. Doesn't care about anything else other than feeding her freaking propaganda.
Now, what do we have here?
That's why Ray exists, people. Notice how her name was Ray? It's like a mixture of a dude's name and a chick's name. Never picked up on that until recently. Like, wow. She basically has a dude's name, so. Wow. And she acts like a dude, too. She doesn't act like a damn girl. I mean, Leia was tough. But she also was able to show her feminine side. At least when it came to Han. Yeah? She softened up over the course of the series. Rey is never going to change because she has had no growth. People say, oh, J.J. Abrams can save episode 9. No, it can't. He was never going to save it, people. He couldn't even make a new Star Wars film without copying the original. So how the hell was he going to save it? He's part of the problem. Especially after the recent comments he made, like a moron. He's the one talking on keeping your shop shut, man. Now he's going to cause more problems for him and Lucasfilm. How much you want to bitch and get his ass fired? Oh, that would be freaking funny.
Ranks did you working on down here?
You see, the difference between Disney Wars and the prequels was that George Lucas made the prequels for the fans. He kept the expanded universe around for the fans. As soon as Disney got a hold of Star Wars, they got rid of you. And they alienated a huge percentage of the fan base like myself. That's when I just like realized like what the hell's going on. And now look at it, it's a freaking mess. Last Jedi sucked. Rogue Hero sucked ass. Reboot Awakens stinks. Like, I'm sorry, people, but if people really think Emo Girl is a good character, then Star Wars really is dead. Because she is the definition of retarded.
Sorry, Alfonso. This hand has modeled its last glove.
Because that chick has no personality whatsoever. She's a blank slate. And I had to take the time to actually tell people anything about her. Maybe I feel differently, but unfortunately, I mean, technically, Ray has no personality either. She just does stuff because I guess they didn't want her to actually go through an actual freaking journey. That's like if freaking Harry Potter went from being a, how old was he in the original Sorcerer's Stone? Like 5? No, not 5. He must like 8 or 9 or something. Looked like him going from being 8 or 9, not knowing diddly squat about magic, to being a freaking expert at the end of the first film. instead of taking years to actually go to school and experience shit and then become a freaking badass wizard by the end of Deathly Hallows. That's exactly what that would be like, man. It's ridiculous. I mean, there's 8 films for a reason, man. It's called a freaking progression. So it's called a freaking hero's journey. Where he goes from being a freaking scavenger collecting dirt to a freaking Jedi Master in this first damn film. It's ridiculous. And then Disney has the balls to hire the same guy to do 9. You're either desperate or stupid. Both, actually. When I say they, I mean Kathleen Kennedy, because she's a dumbass. If I ever see that bitch in person, I will knock her out. Mostly because I'm convinced that it's not even a she anyway. She looks like a man. It was like, she's just like the Emperor. She, or it, was using George Lucas's friendship to take advantage when the opportunity presented itself, right? She, or he, was probably planning to take Star Wars from the beginning. Probably wanted to get under his skin. It's like, hey, people don't want the prequels. Why don't we take it over for you? And because he trusted them, and because of all the hate from all these idiots online that have no actual lives and like to make fun of little kids for doing their job, like Jake Lloyd, who will probably never be in another film again because people just hate on him for no damn reason. And Christian, though Christian has been an actor for a long ass time, same difference. But then those same people turn around and defend the Care Bears from Return of the Jedi. Usually the worst part of that film. Even though it says Star Wars, Return of the Jedi was my favorite growing up, even then, I just fell apart right there. I'm like, what the hell are we doing here? Care Bears taking out with sticks and rocks? Come on. And people cry about the Gungans, who actually have advanced technology or they're freaking Wookiees. Dude, I would take Jawas taking out stormtroopers over Care Bears with sticks and rocks. It's a pretty big difference there, yeah? See, for me, I'm that rare breed of person that didn't really grow up on the films like everybody else. See, my original trilogy, so to speak, was Old Republic. Knights of the Old Republic 1 and 2, that's my original trilogy. Republic Commando, Jedi Knight 2, Jedi Academy, Force Unleashed 1 and 2.
Adam probably bathes in Troy's tonic.
See, that's the stuff I grew up on. As much as I love the films, it's not all I have. People online act like the films are all they have of Star Wars. And that's why they're not satisfied with anything Disney has done. Exactly why they're not satisfied. They have nothing to fall back on, okay? Whereas I have the expanding universe and I will always have the EU. That's what I have to fall back on because these two films are garbage. Disney is garbage. It's not getting any better. Solo will fail. Mark my words, it will fail. Oh, people will deny it. They'll say, "Oh, I believe he can be like Harrison Ford's Han Solo." Just go think of James Bond, even though James Bond is a book character that can be interpreted 100 different ways versus Han Solo, who's been one dude for what 40 something years. So there's a big difference there, yeah. It's like you can't break. That kind of stuff just cracks me up. Like, do you people even think before you say something stupid? No, wait, don't answer that.
Machines don't distract as easily as people. We should be careful.
Found a scrap of paper with some numbers in it. I think it might be the full combination.
Must be. I hope you didn't just leave it anywhere.
I mean, like books like Legacy of the Force, comics like Dark Empire, like this. This is what should have been the continuation of the original trilogy. Dark Empire should have been adapted. You can tweak it up all you want. That should have been adapted as the episode 7, the real episode 7. Because here's the thing that especially ticked me off for The Last Jedi, right? Luke was that stupid hologram thing, but he looked freaking young. So I'm like, why the F did they give him this scraggly ass beard? Well, he's not that freaking old. He'll 30 years in the future. Well, it didn't have to be, now did it? And we can all sit here and say, oh, what if this, what if that? But the reality is, too late. I mean, people like Campbell were able to keep this trap shut for more than 5 minutes and not cry about the prequels every chance he gets. I'm not saying just him, but he's one of the biggest problems, one of the biggest haters out there. And he'll tell you. He'll tell you. So everyone else, I hate the prequels. It deserves all the hate he gets. Yeah. Except no one gives a damn how much you fake quality. That's the thing. Let's all let's just get to his head. I'm not trying to call anyone out. I'm just saying, using him as an example. Him and Collider especially, because I watch those videos all the time. And especially some certain people doing the mailbag. Like, I want to believe that this kid looks like nothing like Harrison Ford is going to be Harrison Ford Han Solo. I want to believe this 26-year-old guy looks like he's in his damn 30s. He's going to be the same guy from the original Star Wars. I mean, if you look at the trailer, he's saying that I want to be a pilot. In the original Star Wars, he's a captain. You can't possibly rank up from novice to captain in the same freaking film. Can't be done. It's like Jon Snow went from being a regular dude to the leader of the Night's Watch over the course of Game of Thrones. Cersei didn't become queen overnight, yeah? Tyrion didn't get where he is now in season 1, right? It's called progression. That's what the new films do not have. And you can't throw all this crap into this one film and say that it's going to lead to the original trilogy, because it won't. I mean, there's only one way this can end, people. It's not going to be this new experience. Oh, they're giving us new things. They're just giving us prequels. When I say us, I mean the people who are actually going to watch it. Because I'm done. I've been done. since I saw The Last Jedi. I've been done. So people can hold on all they want. I really don't care. But I've gotten over it. I've moved on. There are other cool movie series out there other than Star Wars. Like I still have Fantastic Beasts, which is coming out in November, I think. So I'm looking forward to that a lot. The first one is amazing. And I keep bringing this up because it's true. Like, this is what Disney should be doing. They didn't have sticks up their ass. Making a new series set in the past. Fantastic Beasts is not really a prequel, it's a new series in the past. Die-hard Potter fans will probably see it as a prequel series, but it's a new thing, and it's getting more fans invested. I'm not a die-hard Potter fan. I admire the Harry Potter series. I own all 8 films on Blu-ray, so don't think I've seen Prisoner of Azkaban yet, but still time for that, right?
Of course not. I put it in one of the lockers. Which one? Remember, I wrote it down. It's in my pocket.
You should tell Mrs. Monders. She handles all vault security.
Rock's teeth.
The fact of the matter is, this kid, Alton something, whatever his name is, doesn't have it. My freaking dad of all people finally came around and finally agrees with me with what I've been saying all along. This film is a freaking mistake. It's a huge mistake. You look at that trailer and just made my stomach turn. I'm like, what the hell is this? I've already said it from the beginning. I'm like, this is a huge mistake. I don't remember the exact video I made where I said that, but the moment this was announced, I'm like, this is going to be terrible. It's a terrible idea. Young Han Solo. The only way this would have worked is if they had a younger actor. And while this kid is younger than Ford, he still looks like he's in his damn 30s. If they had gotten that Groover kid, Anthony Groover, whatever his name is, and that guy looks like a young freaking Harrison Ford. He played a young Harrison Ford in a film. There's a picture with the guy. So, I don't know how you have something like that, but then you pick someone that's as far from Harrison Ford on Solo as you can possibly get. But it is Disney, so I guess that's my answer right there. Stupid. I guess that's my Star Wars rant for the morning. But on to other topics. So this chick, I think I mentioned her before,
What other work can I get? Cleaning out gutters.
has like 3 brats. She came in the other day again, right? I think with her grandma. Next day, I'm guessing her mom showed up or something. I'm like, this shit is kind of creeping me out, okay? See, single moms don't get this, but single dudes don't want someone who has multiple fucking kids, okay? No single dude wants to take care of some other guy's kids. There might be some, but I'm not one of them. She's used goods. She's had 3 kids. She's no use to me anymore. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna freaking marry her and take care of her little dumb kids. It's not my job. Should you get with the father, or look elsewhere, because you're not going to find it with me. Okay? It's just not going to happen. My interests lie elsewhere, with single, fertile young women.
Get more sleep.
And believe me, there's tons of them on my job. And they are fine.
I'd give for a coffee.
Those are the pieces of ass I'm looking at, you know? You know, it's funny because I listen to these MGTOW guys all the time, right? Like, once a chick has kids, that body disappears, man. Gone. Gone. She might still have one after one kid or two, but after three, this one in particular, gone. Body's gone, man. Been used up. She's probably already in her late 20s, so she hit the wall already. She hit the wall. Oh well.
I wonder what they put in the sloop.
Not interested. So, yeah, she's crazy, and just gonna leave it at that. So, yeah, that's it for today's episode. Maybe we'll do another one later. But until next time.